Welcome to Language Swap, everyone, a fun way to learn English. We are so excited to have you join us today.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Honestly, wherever you are in your day right now, welcome. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sally. And yes, Alex, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening is not a greeting. That's a weather report.
It covers all the cases, Sally. It's efficient. It's engineering.
It's lazy.
Same thing.
Today's episode is all about your daily routine, how to talk about it in real natural English. Not textbook English, real English.
Because there's a huge difference between what you learned in class and what actual people say. Like in school, you probably learned, I eat breakfast in the morning. And yes, that is correct. But nobody talks like that.
Nobody. You'd sound like a robot reading from a manual.
No offense to the robots, some of my best friends are robots.
We're going to cover your whole day, morning vocabulary, afternoon talk, some very useful power words that native speakers use all the time, and then your evening wind-down routine.
And I want to be very clear up front. I personally have zero routine. I am a free spirit. I wake up when I want. I eat when I want.
Alex, you texted me at 7:04 a.m. to say your oat milk was the perfect temperature.
That was a one-time thing.
It was a Tuesday.
I like consistency in my oat milk. That's not a routine. That's a preference.
Sure, let's jump in. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. You wake up. What do you say in English?
And honestly, the first thing most people say when they wake up is nothing because they're not morning people.
I'm not a morning person. One of the most used phrases in the English language. It means mornings are hard for you. You don't function well early.
The opposite is I'm a morning person, someone who wakes up full of energy and ready to go. These people are suspicious.
Very suspicious. You also hear I hit snooze 3 times. The snooze button is what you press to delay your alarm a few extra minutes.
I hit snooze is practically a personality trait at this point. I personally hit 0 snooze because I have incredible morning discipline that I absolutely do not have.
Now, once you are physically out of bed, what happens? Let's walk through the classic morning routine vocabulary.
Brush your teeth or brush my teeth. Not do the teeth brushing, please. Nobody says that.
Wash your face. Simple, natural. You might also hear rinse my face for something quicker and lighter.
Take a shower or take a bath if you're feeling fancy. Now, interesting thing in American English, most people say take a shower. In British English, you sometimes hear have a shower.
Both are correct. If you're in an American context, stick with take a shower and you'll sound perfectly natural.
Then you get dressed, put on your clothes, throw on some clothes, which means you got dressed fast without thinking too hard about it.
I just threw on whatever is a very common thing people say. It means the outfit was not a priority that morning.
I throw on my clothes every day. It's a style choice.
It's a choice. We'll leave it at that. Now breakfast. This is where it gets interesting because people say it in a few different ways.
Right, so you have breakfast, eat breakfast, and then the more casual versions, grab breakfast, eat something, I had a quick bite.
Have breakfast is the most natural standard way. What did you have for breakfast? I had eggs and toast.
Notice the question, what did you have for breakfast? Not what did you eat at breakfast? That sounds a bit off.
The key phrase is, what did you have for breakfast? Memorize that one. It's the one you'll hear and use the most.
Now here's something super important. The difference between saying what you ate versus describing the action. Listen carefully.
I had eggs for breakfast. Focus is on the food.
I had breakfast at 7. Focus is on the time.
I skipped breakfast. That means you didn't eat anything. Very common, unfortunately.
I would never skip breakfast. Breakfast is non-negotiable. In fact, I had a full avocado toast with a poached egg, heirloom tomatoes, and a drizzle of...
Exaggeration count 1.
That was not an exaggeration. That was a description.
Moving on. Let's also cover what you say when you're talking about your morning routine to someone else. Like if a coworker asks, how's your morning going?
You don't say my morning is good, thank you. That's stiff.
You say things like, it's been good, just getting started, or a little slow, I need more coffee, or pretty productive actually, knocked out a few things already.
Knocked out means finished, completed. I knocked out 2 emails before 9, very natural.
Also useful, I'm still waking up, which means you're not fully alert yet. Coffee hasn't hit, brain is loading.
Story of my life every morning, without exception, even though I have a very structured morning routine that I do not have.
Exaggeration count 2. Okay, so now it's the afternoon. Let's say someone asks you, how's your day going? Or what have you been up to this morning?
These are super common questions, and the way you answer them in natural English is different from what most learners expect.
You don't give a full report. You give highlights, short, conversational sentences.
For example, it's been busy, had a couple of meetings this morning. That's it. Natural, clean, done.
Or, not bad, pretty slow morning actually. Just catching up on emails.
Catching up is a phrase you need to catch up means to deal with things you haven't done yet. Catching up on emails, catching up on messages, catching up on work.
Now let's talk about meetings specifically because this comes up constantly.
Constantly. Meetings are the daily bread of the working world. You need to talk about them.
So, first, how do you say you had a meeting? I had a meeting this morning. That is the base form. Simple, correct?
But there are more specific ways depending on the type of meeting. We had a stand-up. A stand-up is a short, quick check-in meeting, usually 15 minutes, often in the morning. It's very common in tech and office environments.
I sat in on a meeting. This means you attended a meeting, but you weren't the main person running it. You were there as a listener or observer.
The meeting ran long. This means the meeting went over its scheduled time. Very relatable, very painful.
We had a call. This specifically means a phone or video call. I was on a call all morning means you were in multiple calls or one very long one.
And the one everyone relates to? I'm all meetinged out, which is not a formal phrase, but it's very real. It means you've had so many meetings, you're mentally done.
You can also hear back-to-back meetings. Meetings scheduled one after another with no break in between. This is the nightmare scenario.
I once had 6 back-to-back meetings in a row with no break, and I am now a changed man.
Exaggeration count 3.
I am. I have the trauma to prove it.
Now, afternoon snacks, because after all those meetings, you need fuel.
Oh yes, the snack conversation is very American English. People talk about snacks all the time.
I grabbed a snack is the most common way to say it. Grab here means get quickly. I grabbed a granola bar between meetings.
Typical afternoon snacks you'll hear about: granola bar, protein bar, trail mix, which is a mix of nuts and dried fruit. Very portable. Apple slices, chips, crackers with hummus.
And of course, the sacred afternoon coffee. I needed a coffee pick-me-up. A pick-me-up is something that gives you energy or makes you feel better.
I ran out for a coffee means you went out quickly to get one. I'm making a coffee run. Does anyone want anything? This is a very common office phrase.
If someone says coffee run, you say yes. Always say yes. That is the rule.
That is the law.
All right, this next segment is one of my favorites. We're calling it power words. These are words and phrases that native speakers throw into conversation naturally, especially around productivity and daily life.
These aren't complicated words. They're short. But if you don't know them, conversations can feel confusing. Once you know them, everything clicks.
First one, focus. Now you probably know the word focus, but let's talk about how it actually gets used.
I need to focus. I need to concentrate. Stop getting distracted. Stay focused. A reminder to keep your attention on the task. I'm trying to focus. Don't bother me right now.
You also hear focus time, a block in your day dedicated to deep work with no interruptions. Some people block it on their calendars. I have focus time from 2 to 4, so no meetings.
That is the dream. Protected focus time. I once protected a full morning of focus time and got absolutely everything done in the most productive session of my entire career.
Exaggeration count 4.
I did. I wrote 17 emails and reorganized my whole system.
Next word, recharge.
Right? Yes, recharge.
To recharge literally means to charge a battery again, but people use it to mean rest and recover your energy. I need to recharge. I'm going for a walk to recharge.
Recharge my batteries is the full phrase. You'll hear it a lot. After that meeting, I needed to step outside and recharge my batteries.
It's used for short breaks during the day, but also for longer rest, like a vacation. That trip really helped me recharge.
Next, regroup. This one is really useful and a lot of learners don't know it.
Regroup means to pause, reorganize your thoughts, and then continue. It often happens after something went off track. Okay, let's regroup. Give me a minute to regroup.
In a meeting context, let's regroup after lunch means let's reconnect and check in after the lunch break. It's a very natural transition phrase.
You also hear it when something didn't go as planned. That call didn't go well. We need to regroup and figure out the next step.
Regroup is basically the professional version of, okay, everyone calm down and let's think.
Exactly. Now, slowest. Not a complicated word, but used in a specific way. The slowest part of my day. That was the slowest afternoon. It describes when energy or productivity is at its lowest.
For most people, the slow zone is right after lunch. Around 2 p.m., the food hits, the energy drops, the eyes get heavy.
Very real. And finally, keywords. Now, keyword in everyday conversation doesn't always mean a search engine term. People use it conversationally to mean the most important word or idea in something.
The keyword here is patience, or the keyword is communication. It's pointing to the most essential concept.
In English learning, and this is useful for you as a listener, when someone says the keyword is pay close attention, they're telling you the single most important thing they just said.
Think of it as the highlight marker of spoken language.
Great way to put it. So to recap the power words, focus, recharge, regroup, slow period, and keyword. These are small, but they show up everywhere in real English conversations.
Okay, we made it. The end of the day, evening routine. This is my favorite part.
Because you actually have one.
Because I have absolutely zero routine in the evening. I am completely spontaneous.
You told me last week you eat dinner at exactly 7:15 every night.
7:15 is just when I happen to be hungry. Coincidentally, every day.
Exaggeration count. 5. Let's talk about dinner first. Same as breakfast. You have dinner or eat dinner? What are you having for dinner? I had dinner around 7.
Cook dinner. I cooked dinner last night. Ordered dinner. We ordered food tonight. Didn't feel like cooking. Pick up dinner. Stop somewhere on the way home to get food.
We did takeout is also very natural. It means you got food to bring home rather than eating at the restaurant.
After dinner, this is where the evening routine really starts. For a lot of people, the first thing is wash your face again. Skincare routine.
Wash my face. That's the phrase. You might also hear do my skincare for the whole routine. Very common, very normal to mention.
Then this is the big one. Wind down. Learn this phrase. Love this phrase.
Wind down means to gradually relax and prepare your mind and body for sleep. It's not the same as just sitting on the couch. It's intentional decompression.
I wind down by reading. I need some time to wind down after work. My wind down routine takes about an hour.
The phrase captures this idea that after a busy day, your brain needs time to slow down gradually, like a car engine cooling off. You don't just switch from full speed to sleep.
Things people mention in their wind down: reading a book, I read a few chapters before bed, light stretching, herbal tea, no screens.
I try to stay off my phone before bed. Very relatable goal. Very hard to actually do.
Impossible. Not happening. I have tried 47 times.
Exaggeration count 6.
Fine, 4 times, but still, the phone wins.
Now, how do you say you're going to sleep? This is where it gets fun because there are multiple ways.
Go to bed, the standard. I'm going to bed. What time did you go to bed?
Get to bed. Similar, but often used with a sense of intention or urgency. I need to get to bed early tonight. I didn't get to bed until midnight.
The difference is subtle. Go to bed is neutral. Get to bed often implies you're trying to make it happen, or commenting on when it finally happened.
You also have hit the hay and hit the sack. Very casual, very American, very fun expressions that both mean to go to sleep.
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna hit the hay. Old-fashioned feel but completely current. People still say it.
I'm heading to bed, also natural, or just I'm done for the night, which is casual and means you're finished with everything and going to rest.
My personal favorite, I'm out, as in I am mentally out, gone, finished, consciousness leaving the building.
And then the goal, I'm trying to be in bed by 10. That trying to be shows it's a goal not always achieved. Very honest, very human.
I personally aim for 10:30, but I'm usually asleep by 9:45 because I have tremendous self-discipline.
Exaggeration count, 7.
That was not an exaggeration. I literally...
7 Alex.
Fine.
Alright, let's do a quick lightning recap before we wrap up. Mornings, wake up versus get up. Take a shower, have breakfast. These are your base phrases.
Afternoons, had a couple meetings, caught up on emails, grabbed a snack, natural, conversational, short.
Some power words are focus, recharge, regroup, slow period, and keyword. Put these in your vocabulary and you'll sound immediately more natural.
Evenings, wind down, wash your face, read a chapter, hit the hay, get to bed, be in bed by 10, or try to be.
The big lesson today is this. English speakers don't describe their day in full formal sentences. They use short, punchy phrases. They say, had a crazy morning, not, I experienced a very hectic morning. They say, I'm beat, not, I am very tired. Keep it casual, keep it real.
And keep practicing. The only way these phrases become natural is by using them. Say them out loud, describe your day to yourself in English. It sounds a little weird at first, and then it's just how your brain works.
We'll have some practice phrases for you in the episode notes. Try building your own daily routine description using today's vocabulary.
And hey, if you have a very structured, detailed morning routine that you follow every single day without fail, there's no shame in that. Routine is good. I personally would not know because I have none.
Exaggeration count, 8, final answer. That's a record for one episode.
I'll take it. Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you in the next one.
Take care of yourselves out there.
And get to bed at a reasonable hour.
Sally?
I'm just saying.